It is a pleasure for me to be here with all of you and some of Westport Academy's finest, and that's what you are, right? You don't seem confident about it. Are you the best students at Westport? Yeah. All right, that's what I like to hear. So I am certainly glad to be here with the young people today. You know, there's, number one, every time I get to do an event that highlights the work that we're doing around kids, it's always positive for me. And I get to see our partners like, don't tell me, what's your name again? Laura, from Boys and Girls Club, and just reminds me of the partnerships we're having, you know, not too far away from here. We have a partnership in Westport, and we also have one in the Brooklyn area, and it just reminds me of how important all of this work is, to make sure that we're using all of our resources and all of our partners to ensure that each and every one of you get to reach your fullest and best potential. And I want to thank the Baltimore City Schools and the Family Leagues for their partnership with us. And I want to thank Principal Mabry and Vice Principal Wilson for welcoming all of us into your school today. Today we are here to talk about our effort to secure a more successful future for each and every one of our public school students. We've made good progress over the past few years to make our schools better and to raise elementary reading scores. In 2011 school year, 15% of third graders in Maryland scored below proficient in their reading. In Baltimore, however, 35% of third graders scored below proficient. That means that in every third grade classroom in Baltimore, 1 out of 3 students feels defeated when they open up a book. That tells us that we're just not doing enough for our young people. We have to do more. If a child doesn't make adequate progress in mastering reading skills early on, then they'll have a really hard time acquiring all the information and the knowledge they need in later grades. That's why it's so important, the Head Start work we do, the pre-K, the kindergarten, all of that work is important, not because kids need someplace to go during the day, but they need to build a foundation on which they develop all of the skills that they'll use for the rest of their life. As the saying goes, first you learn to read, then you read to learn. And that is what is important. As a result, children that have these struggles struggle academically, lose interest and motivation as they get older, and tend to have more behavioral as well as social problems. Eventually, these are the kids that we know will drop out of school. And when this happens, the costs are high to them, to our communities, and to our city as a whole. So we have to work to make sure our young people's futures are brighter. And that's why today we are launching our new Third Grade Reads initiative. Third Grade Reads mobilizes people across the city to volunteer as literacy tutors. They provide 2 hours of one-on-one tutoring per week to young people who are reading below grade level. Our objective is to increase students' rate of learning and to have them to achieve on average 1 entire grade level above in their reading skills after 26 hours of tutoring. We're happy to report that we are on our way to achieving this objective. The Third Grade Reads has only just begun, but students who are reading with one-on-one volunteer tutoring are already increasing their rate of learning. That means they are more quickly picking up reading skills that they need to succeed in school and in life. Students are gaining ground and breaking the vicious cycle of falling further and further behind. And we are here today to encourage these students. Students like, is there a young man named Malik here? Malik, all right, stand up for us. Malik is enthusiastic and ready to learn each time he meets with his reading tutor, is that correct?
Yes.
Every tutoring session he's attended, he's taken home a book or returned a thoughtful book report. Since he started with the Third Grade Reads, he's read at least 14 books. Is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Malik. You can have a seat. And then we have Catherine. Come on up. Now, Catherine has made great gains in confidence with her first tutoring sessions with the guidance of Rebecca. Where's Rebecca, her reading tutor? Thank you very much. Catherine has taken charge of her learning. She approaches a text as she reads with a critical eye and voices profound opinions and observations. We like an opinionated young woman. Don't forget that, all right? And you enjoying your books?
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Catherine. You can have a seat. All righty. And last but certainly not least, we have Tatiana. All righty. Now, what I heard was you have a lot of energy. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. She and her tutor, Ali. Ali?
Right here.
Perfect. Allie? Sorry. Renamed you. Have established a great relationship. She puts a great effort into her reading, and Allie incorporates educational games that allow Tatiana to learn in her own unique way. They say that Tatiana is always engaged and eager to read more. Do you like reading more, Tatiana?
Yes.
I even see you're reading my speech. You want to finish it? Thank you very much. So I'm happy to celebrate Malik, Catherine's, as well as Tatiana's success. They will proudly demonstrate their new skills by reading to you later on. And behind me stand some of our volunteers that are making this work. They are our reading angels. They look over kids' shoulders and give them guidance and encouragement to stay on track. Please, let's give these reading tutors a round of applause. Thank you very much for stepping up to join Third Grade Reads and making a difference in the lives of these young people. I also want to take the opportunity to thank many of our partners that make Third Grade Reads possible. Target, Annie E. Casey Foundation, Aaron and Lily Strauss Foundation, the Able Foundation. Bob Embry from the Able Foundation is here with us. The Shattuck Family Foundation, the Wright Family Foundation, and also Reading Partners. Reading Partners is the city's the implementing partner for Third Grade Reads. They do an amazing job of bringing community volunteers into the classroom and giving them the type of structure and support necessary to make their experience truly meaningful to the volunteers as well as to the students. And finally, I want to thank the organizations who play such an important role in helping to expand Third Grade Reads impact by leveraging their own volunteer recruitment and programs. And there's so many of them that I can't mention them all, but I do want to thank United Way of Central Maryland, the Enoch Pratt Free Library, Crystal Biles and Foster Grandparents Project Directors from the Corporation for National and Community Service. Thank you for getting the word out and for getting us volunteers to get into the Third Grade Reads program. And thank you for the close to 200 private and public partners in Baltimore City's Third Grade Reading Coalition. I look forward to continuing this partnership to improve reading proficiency in Baltimore. Our goal is to recruit 250 reading tutors to pair up with 250 kids in our pilot school. And so far we've recruited 90 people to be reading tutors. So you see we have a little bit of a gap there. So congratulations, thank you, big round of applause already, and hooray for the tutors, and thank you for the 90 kids who are getting the extra support that they need from these tutors. Your success is helping us to get more tutors and more people involved, so I'm really grateful for the progress that it means. So that we need 160 more kids to have the opportunity to work with reading tutors right now. There are 160 kids, that we've targeted that are struggling right now and are still waiting for their reading angel to come and help them. So we don't want to keep them waiting, so I'm calling on you, all of the people in the community and everyone that's here, the great people of Baltimore, our news media, to step up and to become reading angels right now to these young people. They need you. Please become a reading angel. Go to thirdgradereads.com right now to sign up. I promise that you will love it, and you'll get great kids like Malik, Tatiana, and Catherine to make sure that we are all excited and energetic about reading. You want me to call your name too? You want me to pretend like I don't see you? Thank you all very much.